morning, friends. I hope you guys are well. I am so excited to start to get into the Halloween season here on my channel. I'm gonna share with you guys some new affordable Halloween decor that I got because everything is on sale right now in the stores. I want to share a ton of decorating ideas with you. If you're not ready to get into Halloween or even fall yet, save these ideas for when you are ready. If you're new, welcome. My name is Trisha Miller. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around. Let's get started. Let me share some new decor that I got this year. I like to reuse what I have and then put it in a new location each year so it feels like new decor, but every single year I do get a couple of new items. I love DIYs as well, so I've had this frame. This is a print that I got off of Etsy. I will link anything that I can in the video description box for you guys, but as you can see, I like to just go more whimsy with my Halloween decor. I don't really get into the spooky stuff. We have 3 kids, and so I like to just keep it friendly this time of year. So that print came off of Etsy and I just printed it at Walgreens. This is a new cutting board that I got at HomeGoods for $12. This was a very exciting find in the Target dollar spot. These are only $1 each and they're sponges. So I got all 3 of them. We have a jack-o'-lantern, a ghost, a candy corn. They were just too cute to pass up. I also got a couple of extras because these are really good gift ideas with some Mrs. Meyer soap, maybe a Halloween towel. I have some friends who have some fall birthdays, so I wanted to load up on those. I got these candles from Michael's. They're ghost candles and they were 50% off of $7.99, so I got them for $4. This came, I showed you guys this a while ago, but this came from HomeGoods. I am just, as you can see, I have joined the terracotta pumpkin trend this year. I was eyeing it all last year. I didn't quite dive in last year, but I just said, you know what, why not? It is so beautiful and classic. So these are pieces I can use year after year. So we're gonna add some lights to this. These came from the Target dollar spot. They're $5 each. Unfortunately, the lights that they have, they don't have a timer. So I'm gonna try to remove the lights that they came with and switch everything out for timer lights this year. I want it to be as easy as possible. I want my lights to turn on at the same time. Nobody's got time to go around and turn everything on each night. So these were from Target. This is a paper mache pumpkin from Walmart. They have a tall one and then a smaller one. I do have the smaller version of this coming in the mail today, but I'm so excited for these because I can add my own lights to them. They're really affordable because they don't come with the battery operated lights. So really, really excited about these. These were just a last minute find at, I went to Kirkland's this weekend. Everything is 50% off for Halloween at Kirkland's right now. These are battery operated black candle lights. And then this hat, look at this wicker witch hat. It doesn't come with any lights inside, but I love a DIY. So again, my plan is to just add my own lights to it. And I think this is gonna be so beautiful. And then your girl loves to go to Trader Joe's and get all the real pumpkins every single year. I loaded up on the fantasy pumpkins, orange pumpkins to do our front porch, but I love adding real elements into my home decor. And then the last few new items I want to show you. First of all, if you've been following, yes, I added a table here. We talked about that. I moved the bench there in our entryway. And this table we actually already had in our basement. And the wood tone matches perfectly because they're both from the Hearth and Hand collection at Target a couple years ago. They're both pretty old, but this lamp is new. So I got the base. These are all from Target. I got the base and then a separate lampshade, and it has a scalloped edge. Absolutely love it, and it flows really, really well now. I love having 2 pieces here, plus it gives me a new spot to decorate. So these pieces are actually gonna be used on our front porch when we decorate that. These are both from Kirkland's. Again, they were 50% off. They do light up, but they don't have a timer. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I think this is the one that I already removed it from. Yep, so I already took it out, and I'm gonna put my own fairy lights in there that have a timer. They're made out of metal, so they're nice and durable and waterproof. These are the viral Walmart pumpkins that everybody loves. I didn't get them last year, but I gave in this year and got them. They're just so friendly looking. And since I don't go spooky, I go friendly with my decor. I just couldn't say no to these guys this year. So I plan on adding my own lights to those for the front porch. And this might be one of the things that I am most excited about. I have another one coming later on today, but this is from Walmart. They were $39 when I bought them. This is definitely a Pottery Barn dupe because Pottery Barn has some for, I think, 3 times the price that light up as well. But let me show you. So you push this and they do go on a timer. I don't know if you can see, but yep, there you go. They light up. I'm so excited. I have 2 of them for the front porch this year. As you can see, I have all my decor laid out and ready to add these cozy Halloween touches to our home. And I am gonna film that video today. It will come out on Tuesday. But for the rest of today's video, I always love to share my ideas from last year to give you as many ideas as possible. So we're gonna kick it off today. I'm gonna add my videos from last year. Enjoy this marathon. Put it on in the background while you're making dinner or cleaning, and just get in that fall, cozy Halloween spirit. And I will see you guys back here on Tuesday when we start to add some new 2025 decor. Hello friends, I hope you guys are well. We are having the coziest, windy, rainy day outside. It is the perfect day to add some Halloween magic decor to our home. I'm so excited. I have so many ideas. For anybody new, I love to do affordable DIY home decor. So I have ideas from Dollar Tree to show you. I have ways to just incorporate with our pre-existing fall decor, how we add just a little bit of a Halloween twist to it. We're gonna bake a Halloween treat together. So many things we're gonna do today. I'm so thankful you're here. If you're new, welcome. My name is Trisha Miller. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around. Let's get started. Here's the plan. As you can see, I laid everything out on my dining room table. I like to do that so that I can just see what we have. I'm not gonna use everything that's out here, but I'm not somebody who goes in with an exact plan of where I'm gonna put everything. I just like to see my options, and then I just kind of do my thing. I'll go corner to corner. I do like to do trays, you'll see that, because I love to have decor, but I also like it, I don't want it to be overwhelming. I like our home to be nice and calm. The people I decorate for are our children. And so I add a lot of whimsy with Halloween. I love that autumn glow. So we're gonna add some twinkle lights here and there. I'm just really excited. I have been waiting for this Halloween decor. Fall is my absolute favorite time of year for anybody new. So I'm just excited to get in there and just see where I wanna put everything. I will switch things around throughout the season. I might even switch things around today. I'll try to show you the finished where I end up on everything before the video ends, because I'm sure by the end we'll be switching things around. But you'll also notice it's kind of like little Easter eggs. As you watch my videos this fall, you might see that a decor piece has changed. So it's fun to, if you spot something I've changed, let me know in the comments. All right, let me start by showing you all the decor we have and then the pieces I'm gonna use, because I do have some DIY projects we're gonna do, and then we'll get started. Okay, here is all of our decor. I already owned about 95% of this. I'll show you the new pieces in a second, but just an idea for you, if you do have a pet, we have 2 dogs. It's kind of like what I would do with the kids' toys when they were younger. I would put them away sometimes so that they would forget about them, and then I'd bring them out so they'd feel new. That's what I do with dog toys. So I have just a little fox. So these are all just our fall Halloween themed toys. This one has lived a life. This is a favorite. It used to be a fall tree, but we've lost some of the pieces. It kind of still looks like it. We have some little bats that they like to play with. And this is a new one. that I got this year from Home Goods, and it has just like the squeaky in the middle. So I'm gonna give these to Annie. I know this isn't decor, but if you have a pet, I think you'll appreciate that. It's just fun when they have like a theme toy for the season. And then these are just those bats that a lot of people use in decor. I love them. I have them in a lot of sizes, so we'll incorporate those somewhere. All of this we have had, so I will show you as we go. Oh, something else I want to talk to you guys about. So, is this a part of my preferred decor style? No. But we have 3 children, and so I decorate for our children. Our kids love a good countdown calendar, so it says spooky nights until Halloween. It's so fun. And then this little guy we've had forever, so it's just that nostalgic feeling. So if you get caught up in the trends and you think you have to keep up with that, just remember who you're decorating for and do what you enjoy and what brings you and your family happiness. These are, okay, so this is all we've had. This is the new stuff. So let me show you this. These came from Joann Fabrics. They are having a 60% off sale right now. They're super cute. They light up. I'll show you the demo and then we'll have to take those off. But I thought that was so fun. I love the friendly ghost. If you go to Target in their dollar spot, they have for the bottom of your like steel cups, you can see it, kind of see it has a web on it, but they have some Halloween themed bottoms. So I'm gonna add that to my cup today. This came from Target as well. I'm gonna put this in our kitchen and I'm just gonna fill it up with my recyclable foaming hand soap refill. This is the Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin from Bath & Body Works. These are a new purchase from Amazon this year. I am so excited. They light up and I'm gonna add them, I think, to our kitchen island, and they're just battery operated. You can set a timer. And then this, I think, is my last new decor piece. It's not really a decor piece. They're plates. We're a family of 5, so I got 3 sets of 5. These are from Walmart. They're only 50 cents a piece. I'll show you this one. I think you can see that. And then the purple one has some ghosts on it. And I just think it's fun to have stuff like this for family dinners. We eat dinner together as a family every day. We have jack-o'-lanterns on that one. So, so fun. All right, and then this is all of our DIY stuff. I will get to that a little bit later. I don't know if we're gonna get to the cups today, but I'll show you my inspo really quickly. These all came from Dollar Tree, except for the Cricut materials. All of this came from Dollar Tree. But this is Rory's Halloween cup that she has had for a couple years now. It's super small because she's now 6 years old, and so it's my inspiration to try to create some bigger tumblers for her, and so that's why I got the Halloween colored Cricut materials to try and do that later on today with you guys. So lots of DIYs to come. I'm so excited. All right, let's just start decorating. Since I don't go in with a plan of where I'm gonna put every single item, what I will typically do is just start placing things in the area that I think I want to put them. It makes it a little bit less overwhelming and stressful, and then it's just kind of clearing the table, putting things where I think they're gonna go, and then I can just switch and mix them around as needed, but that's always how I start my decor process. I've said this before and I will say it again, picking out my mug each morning for my first cup of coffee is just one of those little joys that I look forward to, especially when it is a themed mug for the season or the holiday. So I added some extra Halloween ones and it just brings me so much joy. Okay, I have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work though, but this is our wreath that was up above our range hood. I wanna add just a Halloween twist to it. So I'm gonna take these bats and I wanna use, I think these will work. These are removable glue dots. I'm gonna put them on the back and just try to just put them throughout the wreath and just give it a little bit of spooky. I think it's gonna be really cute. All right, I thought it'd be safer to bring the wreath down and do it here. First, I was just gonna climb up and start doing it up there. Much safer option. Let's get it set up and then we'll put it back up. I think it's very subtle. You have to really look at it to notice the bats because the leaves are so dark. I think it's really cute. All right, we're moving on. I tried to peel the sticker off of the back of these plates, and it's one of those stickers that is broken up into 5,000 pieces, it feels like. So I'm gonna soak them in the sink. So I'm just gonna get some soapy suds going, drop all the plates in, let those soak for a while because it'll be so much easier to peel them off then. And then I'll get my ghost soap dispenser set up, and then I think we'll work on our tray that's in the middle of the island. I want to show you guys how these work because they're so cool. You can set a timer. So I'm just going to do one to do a timer. Look how much they light up. And then you have these to make them a little bit taller, which I actually don't think I'm going to need because I think I can just stick them right inside of there. So I'm going to hold off and see if I need these. But you are going to need, let me show you. You are going to need a vessel or a vase that has a wider opening to it because you have to be able to fit this inside, or you could just set it behind and that would probably be fine too. All right, let's get these in. I'm so excited. We're now in the living room, and this mantle is definitely a focal point of our home because this is where we gather if we're doing a family movie night or if Steven and I are watching TV together. And so it's like right there in your face all the time. First of all, I love the background on our TV. It's so cute. It just reminds me of just a cartoon version of Salem, Massachusetts, and just all the cozy Halloween vibes without the spookiness. By the way, I don't do spooky with Halloween, especially with 3 younger children. I keep it fun and whimsy and exciting and not scary whatsoever. I'm sure you have already figured that out, and I don't even need to point that out to you guys. But what I also like to do is keep all of my fall and autumn decor up because that's my absolute favorite, and I just like to add those Halloween touches to my pre-existing fall decor because I decorate in phases, as you guys have noticed if you've been following. I'll do my early fall decor in August, and then when we hit September, that's when I like to add the Halloween touches to it. But I want to keep that balance of still the warm and cozy fall decor, but then some of the fun and whimsy Halloween decor in there. And then I will fully admit I am one of those people on November 1st when it is time to switch over to Christmas. So I am very much looking forward to that next season with you guys. But right now we are going to live in fall as long as possible. bats. I think it's just a little too subtle. You can't even really tell that much. So in order to make it more known, I think I'm gonna add a little trail of bats leading up to the wreath, because the bats will pop on that white fume hood. You'll see them really easily. So let's try it out and just see what happens. Also, fingers crossed the glue dots don't take the paint off of our fume hood. I've been known to do stuff like that. Never mind, I'm gonna be smart about this. I'm gonna use masking tape. I tried to look for blue tape, I can't find it, but this should be okay. It might not hold them as well, so I might have to keep kind of putting them up throughout the season, but it's better than having to repaint the fume hood. All right, now let's put them up.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away.
I kind of love it. I think this is so cool. Just a little bit of spooky.
I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. And I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking.
All right, it did not matter that I soaked these plates in warm water. These tags are just kind of the worst. They come, I don't know if you can see, but they come off in teeny tiny pieces. And when I look at the outline, I can see that they're supposed to come off in teeny tiny pieces. So I'm just gonna leave them on. We're just gonna use them for the Halloween season. I'll see if they start to come off in the dishwasher, and then I'll make more of an effort because I don't wanna break our dishwasher. But I'm just gonna rinse these off, dry these off, get these put away. I know you can use a blow dryer and stuff like that to get it off. I'm not that concerned about it. All right, let's get these ready.
The wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. I'm gonna let the past be filled with smoke. And I will try to fix what has been broken. And take this weight off my shoulders, 'cause I know yesterday ain't coming back. I'm gonna let the past stay in the cold. I will listen to the ocean, let its unsaid words be spoken. And I'll let my mind be carried by the waves. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day.
Loving how this decor is turning out. All right, it's time for some DIYs and some coffee. There's a couple of things I want to try. I have an idea in our living room. I put in our frames on the wall just some Etsy prints that are just these pretty fall prints, and then a couple of pictures of the kids. I want to print on my Cricut these little mini ghosts and then maybe some mini jack-o'-lanterns and just kind of tape them on the scenes and the prints. I really want to see how long it takes my family to notice them, because I'm going to make them really subtle, but I think it'll be really cute. And I also want to do some jack-o'-lantern faces on some of my fuzzy pumpkins. I have one out on our screen and porch. I have some up on the shelf. I just want to print the faces and use those glue dots and kind of tape them on to just give those fall autumn pumpkins just a little bit of that Halloween touch. And then if we have time, I really want to make the tumbler cups for Rory, because I think that she will really enjoy that. Oh, biggest DIY of them all. I want to make that Pottery Barn dupe with Dollar Tree items. I'm really excited about that. I'm gonna step to the side. I'm gonna put the inspiration pic on the screen for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Last year I saw it everywhere and I really wanted to do it and I ran out of time and didn't get to it, but this is the year. This is the year we are gonna make this dupe together. So when we get to that, I'll show you all the items that I got from Dollar Tree to make it. I'm excited about that one. All right, let's get started.
Hey, I heard you got a new best friend. Yeah, it hurts a bit, I won't pretend that it doesn't matter that you're with someone else. In a way, that's how it's supposed to be. If I'm unable to make you happy, then
Okay, I am dying. These are so cute. I even decided to print a little baby ghost, and then they have the little jack-o'-lantern. So these are the frames that I'm talking about behind me in the living room. So I'm gonna use double-sided sticky tape and just start getting creative.
it's for the better that you are not with me. That's why I wrote you a letter, 'cause you see, I write so much better than I speak. And I need to tell you, you were my best friend till the end. I hope I'll be happy without you.
They're so cute. I think this is the most fun I've ever had decorating. It's so exciting when just the simplest little thing can make just your decor looks so fun. I was just so pleased with that. And next I want to add my jack-o'-lantern faces to my cozy Sherpa pumpkins that I have all over our house, and it's just a nice way to be able to keep them up for Halloween. They'll be with the Halloween theme, but they still have that autumn coziness that I just love in my decor. And while we're doing this, I want to take a moment to introduce myself for anybody new here. I am a mom of 3 school-aged children. Things that you'll find on my channel: I love to obviously do home decor. I'll do the occasional party prep. Cleaning motivation, organization is my love language, so I'll do a lot of declutter and organization projects in our home to give you guys some ideas. Truly just anything that I feel will make your life easier, I love to include on my channel. I do healthy meal preps, I do family dinner ideas that your kids will hopefully actually eat, so many things. So if that sounds interesting to you, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around for more. And while you're at it, please give a hello in the comments. I love hearing from you guys and connecting that way. Let me know if you've decorated for fall and if you plan on decorating for Halloween.
I don't know what to do. It's hard to get over you.
Okay, it's time to make our little Dollar Tree ghost Pottery Barn hack. You obviously need a glue gun. So here's the items that you need from Dollar Tree. This guy, we're gonna be using the inside head piece and then maybe the body of it. But I kind of wanna use this instead for the body because it's that nice Sherpa feeling soft material, just like the Pottery Barn one. And this is just a soft microfiber cloth that you get in the section where they have like all the auto mechanic stuff in Dollar Tree. Then just a paper towel holder. And these are kind of the accessories that I'm gonna work with. So they have these, and then these little buckets, which I thought would be cute to have them hold the little bucket. And then I got these little witch broomsticks that I might put with them, but I also might save these for Rory's room when we do her room. All right, let's start making it. I also want to say that I did not come up with this DIY. I got it off of Pinterest, so I will link the person in the video description box below for you because I think it's important to give credit where credit is due. All right, now let's make it.
Someone else, a new best friend. It doesn't feel like it was long ago. We were head over heels in love, thought it lasts forever.
Once you get the styrofoam head detached from the fabric, you're just gonna place it on the paper towel holder and just tape it. Looking at mine, I definitely want to lower it a little bit. I think I just had it a little bit too high because if you're going to use the method with the towel that I did, which I do recommend, I think it is so cozy and just so cute. I would need my head to be a little bit lower just to be able to have the perfect shape, which is easy to do. Just take the tape off if you put it too high like me and just lower it. But I just like used hot glue in the back to attach the towel just to make it more of the shape that I wanted it to be. I did the same thing for the accessories. And I just think this is such an easy DIY project. I highly recommend this. Dollar Tree has all these items. It could not be more affordable.
Now we got lost. Looking back, I didn't realize what was wrong with me. I can't deny I took you for granted. You finally had enough.
is time to bake some cookies. If you've been following, you know whenever I do a home decor video, I love to just bake a little something. That way when my kids come home from school, they come into all the new decor, they smell something yummy in the oven, and it just like adds to the excitement. So here's what we're gonna do. I like to keep it simple. So choose whatever refrigerated cookie dough you want. I have a variety today. We're gonna do chocolate chip because I wanna show you what it looks like in all of them. Cookie dough birthday cake. Let's be honest, I couldn't pick between all of them. You know your girl has a sweet tooth. And then this is a new one, limited edition Pillsbury pumpkin cookie dough. Has cream cheese flavored chunks. Yes, yes, yes. And then what we're gonna do, so we're gonna take that cookie dough as our base, we're gonna flatten it a little bit, we're gonna put it on the cookie sheet, and then on top of that cookie, we're gonna double up with another cookie. I got some pumpkins and I got some ghosts. They have these everywhere, Target, Walmart, all the places. Now is the time to buy them. I like to buy a couple and then just put them in the freezer because I love to use these in my holiday baking. I put them on top of brownies as well. So good, and it just adds like that festive little touch to it. So let's get these made and we are definitely gonna eat one.
Best friend. Yeah, it hurts a bit. I won't pretend that.
Look at these pumpkin cookies. Oh my gosh, these are gonna be so good. Something I forgot to tell you guys as I bend down and flatten these so I can be on camera. Buy the big cookie dough. So it'll say on the packaging, let's see, makes 12 big cookies. If you get the regular size, then just double up because you're gonna want the base cookie to be bigger than the little sugar cookie. So buy the big guys.
It doesn't matter that you're with someone else. That's why I wrote you a letter, 'cause you see, I write so much better than I speak. And I need to tell you, you were my best friend to the end. I hope I'll be happy without you.
I always set the oven, it cooks at 350, but I set the timer just for 5 minutes. They're not gonna be done in 5 minutes, but then I'll set it every 2 minutes so that I'm constantly checking because it's a little tricky with a double decker cookie, so you just have to really watch them. They will continue to bake if you leave them on the baking sheet when they come out, so I tend to do a little bit of under baking, leave them on the counter for a good 30-45 minutes, let them finish baking, and then they'll be ready to eat. If you're wondering what I'm going to do with all of this extra cookie dough, I just put them in big gallons of black baggies. We have quite a bit of Halloween parties that we are invited to in October, and so I like to just bake something sweet to bring to the party. So I have all of this, and I'll just take the dough out a day before I need to bake it, and then I can have all of these cookies ready to go for the parties. Okay, here's what they're gonna look like at 5 minutes. So you'll see the bigger cookies are starting to cook, the smaller ones still need some time. So I'm gonna set it for 2 minutes and we'll check it again. All right, here's 2 minutes later. Everything's looking good. These, if you never had the sugar cookies, they will keep their shape on top. They're not gonna just melt into the bigger cookies, but I think that's what makes them look like extra cute because then you can really see them. All right, we're looking good. Let's try 2 more minutes. Okay, while we wait for our 2 minutes for that round of cookies, I'm gonna go ahead and make my second iced coffee of the day. Little fact about me. You guys already know I'm obsessed with fall. It's my absolute favorite, but I don't like pumpkin spice creamer. I feel like such a fraud every time I make my iced coffee for you guys with this white chocolate mocha. I love everything pumpkin. I love things that I add pumpkin to, but there's something about pumpkin spice creamer that I just don't like. Does anybody else feel like that? I think because when I was pregnant with my middle son Liam, one of my cravings was a pumpkin spice latte at Starbucks, and I think I just overdid it, and so now I can't. Every year though, I get a pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks because I feel like it's just, you just have to, right? But I don't like it. But every year I go into it hopeful that this is gonna be the year that I love the pumpkin spice latte again, because it does bring back that feeling of when I was pregnant with Liam, except when I was pregnant, I loved it. So I just don't like pumpkin spice now. Please tell me I'm not the only person out there like that. Some people have commented about the tiny amount of creamer I put in my coffee. I don't like a ton of flavor. So it has nothing to do with the calories or health benefits, although yes, it's much healthier to not put a whole lot of this in there. It's simply for taste. I have to rinse this out, or else, you know, then it drips down, and that drives me crazy when all the stuff is dripping down everything in the fridge. Anybody else? All right, our timer's gonna go off any second now. I also like to add, in case you're wondering, some unsweetened vanilla almond milk. I have 2 iced coffees a day. There's our timer. It just makes me a happier person. All right, let me clean this out, and then we're gonna go check on our cookies. Okay, so they've been in for a total of 9 minutes. They are actually looking perfect. Let me zoom in for you guys. I'm gonna give them 2 more minutes to make sure the middles are cooked, but these look so good, yay!
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love?
Okay, these are definitely way too hot, but I'm somebody who's willing to risk burning my mouth for a little taste of a cookie. I feel like I have to go for the pumpkin one because I've never had the pumpkin flavored cookie dough, and I've had the other 2 and they're so good. My kids are gonna love the sprinkle one the best, I think. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the one that got a little bit burnt because I know my family will be judgy towards that cookie, but I love the cookie. Oh, it's actually not too bad. I let it cool for 5 minutes. Let's do it. I'll blow on it so I don't burn my mouth, but I'm really excited to try this one. It has pumpkin spice, which you're probably thinking, duh, it's a pumpkin cookie. I wasn't expecting that much pumpkin spice flavor, but I like it. It's not like this pumpkin spice creamer. All right, I better just finish the whole cookie because I can't leave a half of a cookie. And then I'm gonna get them, once they cool down, I'm gonna put them away. I don't think we're gonna get to Rory's cup today because it's already almost time for Charlie to be home from school. It takes a while to decorate. Don't be fooled by the YouTube magic of an edited video. This did not take me whatever 20 to 30 minutes this video will be. It takes all day because I like to take my time and have fun with it. It should be a no pressure situation when you decorate. You should be able to take the time and truly enjoy the experience. So I'm not gonna get to Rory's cup today, but I will get it done sometime in the next couple of days, so I'll insert it at the end here so you can see how it turned out because I'm really excited for her to have those cups. I'm gonna enjoy this cookie and just relax now.
What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy.
Hello from the next day. I was able to go to Trader Joe's this morning, so I wanted to give you guys a really affordable idea for a centerpiece or just to add to your fall decor, Halloween decor, Thanksgiving decor. I like to go and just get little gourds and then mini pumpkins, and they have so many different fun shapes and sizes. Most grocery stores should carry these, and these were 89 cents each. So this is even less expensive than the Dollar Tree, and I just love the look of just real things in your decor. That's why I like to use pine cones. I just love to incorporate different pumpkins and gourds, and so I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna add them now to our centerpiece, and it's just such a fun, natural, organic look to your decor that I love doing. All right, let's do it.
The ones who lost their hope. Fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away.
Okay, it's time to make the cups for Rory. I'm so excited for these. For anybody wondering why I'm not making them for Charlie and Liam, I did give them the option. Charlie is living that tween life, so he wanted nothing to do with the theme cup. And for Liam, if it's not basketball, he's not interested. But speaking of basketball, his birthday is coming up, and he chose for the second year in a row to do a Halloween and basketball themed birthday party. So stay tuned for that party prep. Cannot wait to do that with you guys. But I thought these cups turned out so cute, and Rory who loves them. Let me know at the end in the comments section which one was your favorite. I can't choose between the two. I do love the color of the orange and yellow one, but I thought the skeleton was so cute on this one as well. So love them so much. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video and it got you in the Halloween spirit and gave you some ideas for your own home. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello friends, I hope you guys are well. Today is Halloween porch day. I am so excited to get out there and do all of my front stairs on our porch. We already have some fall out there that we did together, but we're gonna add some Halloween to that. I have some easy, affordable DIYs I'm gonna show you guys. When I decorate, you know your girl likes to bake, so we're gonna do an easy fall treat. It is going to be a pumpkin, cinnamon, jack-o'-lantern Pop-Tart. So good and so easy. I'm so thankful you're here. If you're new, welcome. My name is Trisha Miller. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around. Let's get started. Okay, before we get outside, I want to talk to you about 2 DIYs that we're going to try today. I'm going to step to the side. Here's my inspiration pick for what I want to try to do. I just had some of those plastic bats that people tend to put up everywhere, and I use that as my tracing, and I just use black construction paper, and I think I'm going to tape these to the inside of our office windows, and then at night when we turn our office light on, you'll be able to see the outline of the bats. I think that will look really cool because it's right in the middle of our front porch, so that's an easy one that we can do. And then the other one, I'll put the picture up for you. We made in my last decorate video in our kitchen the mini Pottery Barn ghost dupe. I want to make a big size of that. Shout out to my friend Julia because she made a whole family of them on her porch and she showed me exactly how she did it. So now I'm going to share that with you guys. It seems super simple, so I think we should try it. We're going to make one today, and if it's as easy as I'm hoping it's going to be, I will add more later. But let me show you all of the things that I'm going to use to make that, and then we'll get started. Okay, for the base of the ghost, you're just gonna get a tomato cage. I got this from Walmart for less than $5. I will link all the products for you guys in case you wanna make these. So we need one of those. And then I got, because I want it to be waterproof because it's gonna go outside, I just got a plastic round table cover. I think these were less than $1 at Walmart. I got 2 just in case we needed more of the space. I did print these out on my Cricut. It's just the eyes. And it's just, let me see if I can get it so you guys can see it. You can kind of see the shape of it, but you could easily, again, just use something waterproof like a black tablecloth and cut out the circle eyes, and we're just gonna stick those onto our ghost. I wanna do some lights underneath of him. And then for the head part, this is from Dollar Tree. I chose the ghost one because I think it'll be cool. It's supposed to light up and then you'll see the ghost shape inside the head, we'll see. But this is gonna stick inside of that tomato cage, I'm hoping. And then over here, on top of the plastic tablecloth, I'm gonna put some gauze just to make it look a little bit more spooky. And then this I got for $5 at Walmart. Oop, the gauze is sticking to it, hold on. Okay, and then this is a broomstick that I got for $5 at Walmart that I think I'll set like next to the ghost like that. And I think it's gonna look really cute. All right, let's make it. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm just taking that paper lantern and I'm taping it to the top of the tomato cage. You can use anything round to make the head. You could use, if you have a foam cylinder, I looked, they're very expensive because for the size we want to get for the head. So I just went the paper lantern route. You could do a balloon maybe. If your kids have a foam ball that they play with, grab that. Just anything that's roughly the size of a head. There is also an Amazon kit that you can purchase that has all the items you need to make this instead of having to shop Dollar Tree and Walmart and all the different places. If you want something convenient like that, I will look for that and I will link it for you in the video description box. But it's definitely more affordable to kind of shop, you know, the Dollar Tree, the Walmart route and just get all the bits and pieces that you need instead of just getting the kit. But honestly, I get the convenience part of it, so I totally understand. So I will link that for you. It was so fun to make though. I just took the brown tablecloth. It fit perfectly on top. I wrapped the lights underneath as you saw. I just took the gauze. I did have to cut the gauze because it was super, super long, but that's okay. I can now make a second ghost with all the gauze that was left over. I kind of want to do a mini one. So I want to do a really tall one, and then this is like a medium size one, and then I also want to do a little bit of a mini one. But then I feel like since we have 3 kids, I need to do 3 mini ones, which I think might be the route I go. And this was so easy to make that I think I will make more so that I can have our whole family there. And I just use canned goods to hold it down so that the wind doesn't make them fall over. Okay, little complication. I can't get the lantern because it's just kind of a flimsy paper lantern. I can't get it to stay up like the top of a head. So instead, we're gonna hide the flat head with a little mini witch hat. This is from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna hot glue it on, and then I think it'll be perfect because he's gonna have the broomstick, so it kind of stays on theme. I think it's gonna be cute. I'm also shocked that you know who is sleeping through all of this, because normally she would get very upset by a large ghost 2 feet away from her. I love how he turned out. I'm gonna get him out there today. I will definitely be making more because it was super simple. It took me less than 10 minutes to do this. All right, let's move him outside, and then I'm gonna show you everything that we're gonna use to decorate. Okay, let's start over here with our stair decor. So I like to do the big Costco mums, and then I also sprinkle in a couple of the smaller mums. I'm gonna show you guys the hack where you can put them in a bucket for 20 minutes to make them live a lot longer. And then I love to have some pumpkins. We haven't gone to the pumpkin patch yet, so we have a little bit less than I would normally have. This is new. I am so excited about this. I got this at Joann Fabrics, 50% off. I think it'll be really fun in our front flower bed. And then I love to go to Trader Joe's and get their fantasy pumpkins. The crazier the shape, the better. I just think they're so fun and whimsy, and we'll put those on our stairs as well. All right, and we have a bunch to work with up here on our front porch, and some of it will go on the stairs. The only thing that's new this year are these pillows from Costco, and then I've had that big ghost, but I got the little baby version from Joann Fabrics this year, and I'm excited. I think it's gonna look awesome. I didn't have enough buckets to do the smaller mums, and I really didn't want to wait to reuse the other 2 because then it would have been like an hour process to get them all soaked. But it definitely helps to get them soaked when you bring them home. I've also heard where you could do a plate and have the plate filled with water underneath of the mums, the whole life of the mums, and because the idea is you want to get the roots and the soil wet. And so I always just try to go right to where the soil is, and I water them every other day. You have to obviously monitor the weather, check the soil. If the soil's wet, you don't need to add water to it. But it has taken me quite a few years to figure out the mums, and there are still years where they all just get fried in the sun because our porch is full sun all day, every day, and so it can be pretty brutal on plants. The way I like to do the stairs is I will start with the mums, and I'm going to put the really big mums at the bottom of the stairs, and then the other 4 kind of evenly spread throughout, and then I'll add all my decor pieces like my ghosts and my other Halloween decor, and then I will fill in the empty spots with my gourds and my pumpkins. It's a process I usually follow, and I just love how everything turned out, and I can't wait for you guys to see it.
How cute is this spider-shaped pumpkin holder? My mom got it for me a few years ago. I believe she got it from Whole Foods. If I can find a link for it, I will link it for you, or if I find something similar on Amazon. And then also at Thanksgiving, I have a turkey holder, and so I can put a turkey in my pumpkins. It's the cutest things. It's just the little things. I love this time of year. I decided to add 3 bats to the front of the ghost. I tend to do things in threes. I think it's because I have 3 children and I always relate it to that. But the sun was kind of melting them. They got a little curled up after a couple of hours, so I had to end up taking them off, but I thought it was so cute to start out. And then these orange jack-o'-lanterns, they kind of resemble bags. And so I take little tea lights and I put them inside of them. I got them from Target years ago. I'm sure they have something similar, but I just think they're so fun. I did think about all of the deliveries and how there's not that much of a path on our stairs, and I don't want anybody to get hurt and trip. So I think I might have to spread things out just a little bit more. But when we do trick-or-treating, I put all the candy in the driveway just to save some time for all those littles and parents that are just hitting up all the houses, so that's fine, but I do think I need to make more of a pathway for any type of deliveries. Okay, now we're in the office and I'm adding the bats to the window. The only thing that I didn't think about is my desk is blocking our left side window, so I can't open it, but it was easy to actually just reach in through the shutters and just place them on. And I'm just using double-sided sticky tape, and look how cute it is. And I'll show you at night so you can see how it glows, but I thought it turned out so sweet. And I'm really loving these Costco pillows because they're so bright with the orange, and they just are on theme with the bats, and they were only $10 a piece. And I recruited Steven to help me hang up the witch hats. I've never done witch hats before, but I was really excited to add it to the porch this year, and I thought it just added that perfect little touch. And they light up on a timer, which makes it so much easier.
Love how the porch turned out. This is such a fun time of year. I can't wait for my kids to get home from school to see it. I'm gonna show you guys tonight when everything is all glowing what it looks like, but right now it's time to bake. Let me grab all of the ingredients and then I'll show you what we need. For these Pop-Tarts, you're gonna want any just pre-made refrigerated pie crust. I went to Trader Joe's to grab all those fantasy pumpkins, so I just got everything from Trader Joe's, so I'm just gonna use their pie crust. I got 2 boxes just in case I mess up, and also so we can have extras. This is a cookie cutter that I love. I got it off Amazon, so I will link it for you guys. But you can do just a regular pumpkin, which I'll do for the bottom of the crust, and then for the top, I'm gonna cut out jack-o'-lantern faces and put that on top. I think it's gonna be so sweet. You need a rolling pin and just some flour to work with the dough. And then for my filling, I'm gonna do 2 different things. We're gonna do a cinnamon bun spread in some of them, and then pumpkin butter in the others. And these are both from Trader Joe's. You could fill them with jelly if you wanted to. Just go with whatever your family's gonna prefer. And then for the icing, which is optional, they're very sweet without the icing, just a little bit of powdered sugar. We'll get milk out when it's time, and then just some maple syrup. All right, let's make these.
I like to lay out parchment paper when I'm going to be putting dough on the countertop. It just makes cleanup easier, but you can certainly just skip that step and just roll the dough out on your countertop. The Trader Joe's refrigerated dough definitely came a little more in pieces compared to the Pillsbury refrigerated dough that I get. As you guys can see, it just came out in just a bunch of different pieces, but it was easy to put back together. So I'm just smushing it down with my fingers, and then I'm going to use my rolling pin with some extra flour. The key to success here is more flour. If you feel like it's sticking and it's not doing what you want it to do, just add more flour. So once you get it flat and kind of even, you're just going to take whatever cookie cutter shape you want to do. You're going to get your bottom layer of the Pop-Tart cut out. I was able to make 5, which was perfect for our family of 5 with the 2 refrigerated doughs that I had. And so each box tends to come with 2, which is perfect for this. And so I got my bottom layer of 5. And then after we get all 5 of those, the next step is going to be to add your filling. So let's finish the first step and then I'll talk to you about the filling. Now it's time for the filling. The amount that you put in truly just depends on your preference. I'm doing about a tablespoon and I'm spreading it almost to the edge, but not quite. I'm leaving about a centimeter on each edge. If you don't care if the filling bubbles out or gets all over the place, add as much filling as you want. I was trying to make them look neat and pretty for you guys, but honestly, I typically add more filling because I just love the flavor of it. And for my baking, my goal is not for it to be pretty. My goal is for it to be tasty. And so the more filling, the better.
It's so good.
Okay, after we get the filling in, we're now going to make the top part of our Pop-Tart. If you do a cookie cutter shape that doesn't have holes in it, so you'll see I'm doing the jack-o'-lantern face so it has enough holes in it, but if you do a base top that doesn't have enough holes, you're going to want to poke some holes with a fork before you put it in the oven. I don't do this step because I didn't need to because of the face part. The other thing that you could also do, which I don't do in here because I put the icing on top, if you're not going to do the icing, you could always do an egg white wash on top. So you'll essentially just take egg whites and grab a pastry brush and just like a spoon and just brush it on top and it'll give it that glossy look. But I'm planning on doing icing because you know I like things sweet, so I didn't need to worry about it being glossy. But once you get the top on, you're going to take a fork and you're going to seal those edges. That pumpkin definitely ended up a little bit thicker on the top, but it worked out just fine. But try to make them a little bit even so that way when you're cooking, it doesn't get tricky. They're all cooked at the same time. But it's so simple with the fork. Just seal the edges and that will hopefully keep your middle part, all of your filling from seeping out. If you're somebody who likes to overstuff them with filling like me, it might not do the trick, but I didn't do as much filling this time, so it certainly worked out just fine. And it's about a centimeter in. You want to go to that edge of where your filling is. I will include the recipe for these in the video description box, but depending on the size of the pastry that you're making, you're going to bake them at 350 for about 10 minutes. If you make a giant Pop-Tart, it might take a little bit longer, so just watch it. But I like when I see the brown edge and it looks like the crust is completely cooked all the way through. It also will continue to bake the longer you leave them on the baking sheet when you take them out. So for the icing, it's just powdered sugar with the syrup and about a tablespoon of milk. The good news is you can't really mess this up. So if it's too watery, just add more powdered sugar to it. If it's too thick, just add more milk to it. So you just kind of play with it until you get the consistency that you want. I wanted it a little thicker so it didn't immediately fall off of the pastry when I put it on. But I just like to do a thin layer, just enough to, taste that maple syrup flavor to just complement what you have in the center. And I just love it. These are just the simplest little treats for my family. We'll make them for breakfast sometimes and just do different shapes depending on the season. But you really just cannot go wrong with whatever flavor combo you go with because it's all just so good. One of our family's favorites is to do strawberry jelly, and then I'll do sprinkles on top. I'll tend to do that for like a birthday breakfast or something like a special occasion like that. But let me know in the comments if you guys make these. I think they're so fun and they're so versatile because you can just do whatever filling you want and whatever type of icing on top you want.
Okay, it wouldn't be right if we didn't at least do just a little taste test. I think I'm gonna do the pumpkin one because I haven't had that flavor before, and I'm gonna do the one that was kind of taller because I wanna save the ones that look really, really good for my kids. All right, cheers, let's try it. It makes me think of Thanksgiving pumpkin pie. It's so good. It has all those fall warm flavors that you want. These are so good. I hope you will try this. Let me know in the comments if you make these for your family. And there's so many possibilities. You can truly fill it with any flavor of jelly that you guys like. You could do sprinkles on top. I love recipes where you can make them for any holiday, any season, and just switch it up. This is one of those.
I hope that you all enjoyed this video and it gave you just some fun, simple ideas for your own home. I am so excited because next up, we're going to be decorating all the bedrooms for Halloween and for fall. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Hello friends, I hope you guys are well. Today we are going to be decorating our kids' bedrooms for fall and Halloween. We're also going to do the playroom. This has been the decor video that I have been looking forward to the most. I have so many affordable ideas for you. We're going to do some DIYs together. I normally bake on a decorate video, but I just had my birthday and we have so many treats in our house right now. So instead, I'm going to show you a fun family Halloween fall themed dinner idea later. I'm so thankful you're here. If you're new, welcome. My name is Trisha Miller. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around. Let's get started. Okay, before we head upstairs to clean and decorate the bedrooms, I want to start with the DIYs. That way we have all the decor that we need. Something I like to do is just to take simple picture frames, add a fun craft paper in the background, sometimes some words, just some decor pieces. So as you saw, I got out everything imaginable that I have related to fall and Halloween. I don't have an exact plan for these. I'm just gonna start mix and matching, figuring out what I wanna do. But these are from Dollar Tree, super affordable. I love to do larger frames on our mantle. But my idea for this, Rory in her room has 2 bookshelves. And so I thought these would be really cute to kind of scatter throughout her fall and Halloween books. Another DIY I wanna do, Dollar Tree item. Got these the other day. I got an orange one for each of the boys and then a purple one for Rory. They light up. I want to remove this mesh part and add, I think, just a fun ribbon, something just a little bit different to the top of it, make it look a little bit different. And then we're just gonna see what else we wanna get into. I think I'm gonna stick with those, but usually when I start going with my DIYs, it's hard to stop. So let's just start.
The queen of overthinking. It's like we're done before we even started. So if this is the end now, baby, know that I gave it my all. I believe in us. I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. Hope you believe in us. Please don't give up on me. At least give me a try.
fan of pom-poms, so I decided I wanted to try to spell out the word boo with the pom-poms, and then of course put an exclamation at the end. I'm the type of person that always has exclamations in any form of communication. If I'm sending a text message to a friend, it looks like I'm shouting at them, but I also feel like if I don't put an exclamation point, it just makes it look like I'm angry or just not happy. So I really emphasize the exclamation points in my life. So I put it in Rory's sign, and I thought it turned out really cute. This could easily be done by a child. So if you have kids and you wanted to just do a cute little Halloween or fall project with them, just spell something out. You could put their name on it and make a name sign for their rooms. There's just so many different possibilities, but I thought it turned out really fun. Okay, I love how this turned out. The only thing I would maybe change if you make this yourself, do a solid color piece of paper in the background if you're gonna do all the letters, because it's a little hard to read the letters with the ghosts in the background. It's a little distracting, but I think it's super fun, and I know Rory is going to love it. For this second frame, I wanted it just to be not as busy looking as the other one. I just wanted it a little bit more simplified, and so I just put the craft paper in the background. And I get all this craft paper from Joann Fabrics. They have the cutest paper, different seasons. I'll put just the printed craft paper in frames on our mantle, things like that. It's something I love to do. And then I just added a little ghost. I got a pack of 10 ghosts from Dollar Tree. They also have pumpkins and bats and all the things, and then just that little green pumpkin, and filled it with some crinkle paper. I thought it turned out so cute. That was actually Rory's favorite. And then for the lanterns, I cut that netting off, added a little ribbon in a contrasting color, and then one of those plastic bats that I've been using all throughout our home to decorate. It came in like a pack of 100, so I'm just using them in so many different projects, and I thought it turned out great.
As I'm walking to your place, I'm shaking. I am picturing the words in my mind. I cannot stand losing you. No,
I love how all the DIYs turned out. All right, we're in Rory's room now. It is time to decorate. So here's my plan for each of our 3 kids' rooms. I'm gonna come in, vacuum, wipe down surfaces. If I see dust, I'll get it real quick, just a quick surface level cleaning. Then I'm gonna lay out all the decor for you guys, show you what I'm gonna decorate with. Then we'll have fun decorating. I also am gonna do the bathroom. So Rory's lucky, she has her own bathroom. She never uses it. She's always in our bathroom. So we're gonna decorate her bathroom. It might entice her to spend a little more time in her own bathroom. Then we'll move on. I'm gonna go, I think, youngest to oldest. So then we'll go to Liam's room, our middle son. Same thing, quick little cleaning, show you the decor, decorate. Then we'll do Charlie's room, and then we'll do the boys' bathroom. And then I think we'll end with the playroom in our loft area. And then it'll probably be dinner time at that point, and we'll make our fun dinner. All right, let's get started.
I'm laying down it to compile it. Oh no, I see you only when you're balling. Oh no, I don't even care to doubt. I'll see you in a while, cause this time I will choose you, yeah. Now choose, you know exactly how to look like this. Holding in a bag full of goods and needs, I need a night like this. Knowing it's a risk, cause you're using it. You've got all your secrets. I can seem to move this thing. You're pulling me out, and I'm right back in the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. I don't wanna seem to shaky. Oh no, like I'm sudden but unsteady. Oh no, and they tell me to move on, cause I deserve more.
As you can see, lots of fun options for Rory's room. I have the same wreath for each of the kids' doors that I put up every single year, so I'm gonna do that, and then each kid is gonna get their own unique Halloween ribbon to go with that. I kind of laid it out in categories, so I have all of the pillows and her Halloween blanket back there. Some will go on her bed, some will go on the bench, and then nightstand decorations, and then bathroom decorations, and I'll show you more detail as we decorate. And then bookshelf decorations here, and also, you guys, I'm gonna get into these lights in a little bit with you, but I am so excited for these new lights from Olney. All right, let's get started decorating in here. While we get started on Rory's room, I want to hear from you guys. For those of you that celebrate Halloween, what are some of costume ideas that your kids are going as? If you dress up as an adult, what are you going to dress up as? Every year, I want to convince my family to do an entire family-themed costume, but we have only been able to pull that off a couple of times. The most recent one was, I think 2 or 3 years ago, we did a Mario theme, and so Steven was Luigi, I was Mario, Charlie, I believe, was Bowser, Liam, I'm trying to remember who he went as. I know Rory was Princess Peach. And now I have to go back and look. I can't even remember. But we all had a Mario-themed costume, and that was super cute. And then another year, we were Ninja Turtles, and one of us was a slice of pizza. So there's just like fun family ideas you can do for large families. Where's Waldo is one that our friends did that I thought was really sweet. But the kids have reached the ages now where they are just very specific about the costumes that they want, which I think is fun too. And so we typically will go on Amazon and order their costumes, and we actually already did it. There is a couple of Halloween parties that we're going to where we'll have a couple of costumes that we recycle from years before, but there is a new one that Charlie, and which is our oldest child for anybody new, and Steven and I are gonna do, and I'll link it for you guys because I thought it was so fun and it's super affordable. We're going as rock, paper, and scissors, and so it comes with all 3 costumes, and it really wasn't expensive. I was shocked, and it already came, and it's pretty decent quality, so it's a fun idea, but let me know what your kids are going as. I love hearing all of that stuff. And most importantly, I just love hearing from you and connecting with you in the comments. Let me know what's going on and all the fun things.
But still I wanna choose you, yeah. Now choose. You know exactly how to look like this.
I like to put out seasonal books on Rory's bookshelf, or if there's like a special holiday coming up. And so those are all of our fall themed books, and it's something she always looks forward to. And then I put them away until the next year. And so when they come out, it's again that nostalgic feeling where she remembers the books from the year before, and it's just a fun little tradition.
Holding in a bag full of goods and needs. I need a night like this. Knowing it's a risk 'cause you're using it. You got all your secrets. I can't seem to move this thing. You're pulling me out and I'm right back in. I'm on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you.
All right, let's talk about Rory's nightstand for a minute, because she is somebody who comes with a lot of stuff at bedtime and she puts it on her nightstand. She is my art girl, arts and crafts all the way. Every single night when she has a hard time going to sleep, she'll just get out all of her arts and crafts, do them on her bed, set her project of the night on her nightstand. So I need to leave a lot of space. So I'm just gonna do 2 pieces, and these are new in the Target dollar spot, so I wanted to share them with you. This is a color changing pink jack-o'-lantern. So the color in here, it goes from dark pink to I think a lavender color. Pink is her favorite color, so she is gonna love this. And then the other thing, I could not pass this up. I think this one was $3, and I think this one was either $1 or $3. I already took the tags off, sorry guys. But look how cute. He's a little dog going trick-or-treating dressed as a ghost. Again, Rory's gonna love these. So we're gonna go a little bit more minimum on her nightstand because I know my girl.
Repeatedly, I'm on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. I'm on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm
want to thank Olney for sending me the LED decor lights. This is actually my 4th collaboration with Olney. That is how much I love their lights. The lights that you can see in the back of Rory's bed frame, those are Olney lights. All 3 of my kids' rooms have Olney lights in them. We use them on our Christmas tree and our yard decor. They just have truly the best product that I have ever seen. When you touch the lights, they don't get hot, so I feel very safe leaving them on all day for the kids. The lights that I'm using today are the color changing rope lights. They change to 18 different colors. I'm going to put them in Rory's room and Liam's room, and let me tell you guys, they are obsessed. They love changing the color and the pattern of them. They're easy to shape, so you see me, I'm putting them on a bed frame. You could do the ceiling of your kids' rooms. They're waterproof, so you could put them on your fence outside. You could put them on a Christmas tree on your front porch. You could put them all over the walls. I mean, there's so many possibilities with these rope lights, and they're super long. I could have definitely done the front of her bed frame. I was thinking I would only have enough to do the top, and that's what I did, but honestly, I could have gone all over her bed and I still had some left over, so I'm just tightly coiling them at the top, and it ended up working out great because then it was like extra lighting in the center. But guys, I am telling you, these lights are amazing and my kids love them. My kids do not like to sleep in the dark, so this is the perfect balance where they can leave these lights on but not have to have like their bathroom light on or their nightstand light on. So these are perfect for my kids. If you're interested, I will have everything linked in the video description box for you, along with a 10% discount through October 7th. Thank you so much, Olney, for sending me these lights. I truly love all of your products, and guys, I cannot recommend them enough.
I can't believe someone like me is here with somebody like you. There's something about you and I know why. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's in your smile and in your feet.
Okay, we're now in Rory's bathroom, and again, I'm just going to do that quick surface level cleaning, wipe her mirror down, get her counters wiped off, and then there's a couple of things I want to do in here. I decided to take the Ghost foam soap dispenser that we put in the kitchen earlier and put that in Rory's bathroom because I went to Target to try to get some fun soap dispensers, and all they had left were 2 jack-o'-lanterns, and that's it. So I got those for the boys' bathroom. You'll see those in a little bit. And I wanted Rory to have a special soap dispenser, so we're going to put the Ghost and put it in her bathroom. And then I just have a special couple of Halloween-themed items to add to her little tray. Like my mom for my birthday got me some Ghost Halloween themed bath bombs, which are so cute. I will show them to you. And the scents, it smells so good. I promised Rory I would share with her. So I'm going to store them in her bathroom. And then in the Target dollar spot, they have these little rubber duckies that are Halloween themed. And my girl loves a rubber ducky in the bath. And so I thought it was perfect. And so just adding a few touches here or there to add to the fun.
It's high and low and in between. And I am glad to let you know, but only if you give me a kiss. Yeah, it's no secret at all. It's so obvious to all of us. Yeah, you're perfect. From the way you laugh to the way you behave when you're mad, so perfect. When I see you dance, spin my world around and around. Ooh, I know that you're worth it. Ooh, 'cause girl, you're perfect, amazing. That I'm kissing you, it's not what you expect from someone so perfect.
I love how Rory's room turned out. It definitely took some time. I just took a quick break, had some lunch. It is almost 1 o'clock. Charlie will be home like in a couple of hours. We've got a little bit of time left. I think I'm gonna reevaluate my goals. So definitely gonna get all 3 of the kids' rooms done, get the boys' bathroom done, because I would feel terrible if I only had Rory and Liam's room done and I didn't have Charlie's room done. So those are my goals for today. I like to take my time. I think it is important to enjoy the decorating process and not feel rushed or stressed. So big goals for today will be just to get the bedrooms done, and then we'll pick up tomorrow and do the play area. I think that's actually gonna work out really cool because Rory will get home, she'll see her room. I know she's gonna love it. I cannot wait to see her face. I can't wait to see all my kids' faces because I know they're gonna love it. I told them I was doing it today. So they are very excited. So all the more reason I have got to get all 3 of their rooms done today and just focus on that. But for the playroom, I didn't tell the kids I was doing the playroom. So they'll think I just did the rooms. I'm sure they will love it. But then tomorrow it'll be another nice surprise when they come home from school and they'll see that the play area has been done. So I think it's actually gonna work out better. I was gonna share a fun family dinner idea with you guys tonight. I don't know that we're gonna have time to do that because I'm gonna be decorating up until the time my kids get home, and we are living that fall sports life where there is like 30 minutes to have dinner. So if I'm not pre-making it, there's not enough time. So I think what we'll do is I'll share that idea with you guys probably next Saturday because, spoiler alert, my video on Tuesday is gonna be some cozy fall busy weeknight crockpot recipes. It is 5 of my family's favorites, so you're gonna get tons of dinner ideas on Tuesday, so hit that subscribe button if you have not done that so you don't miss that video. So goals, we're gonna get the bedroom done, we'll pick up tomorrow, we'll get the play space done, and then I think that will be a lot of fun ideas for you guys. I'm loving this. I'm loving how the decor is turning out, and I just so enjoy decorating for my kids, and honestly, for me too. All right, let's do Liam's room.
When we go out, it's always fun. You pick me up when I'm down. And that's just one of many things that makes me believe that you're a dream. Yeah, it's no secret at all. It's so obvious to all of us. Yeah, you're perfect. From the way you laugh to the way you behave when you're mad, so perfect. When I see you dance, spin my world around and around. Ooh, I know that you're worth it. Ooh, 'cause yeah, you're perfect.
You guys, I totally forgot when we did Rory's bathroom. I have Halloween toilet paper that I want to put in the kids' bathrooms. My mom got them for me for my birthday. If you wonder where I get my love of home decor, especially seasonal decor, it is from my mom. She knew how much I would appreciate and get happiness from toilet paper that is Halloween and fall themed. I'll try to do a zoom in for you. I'm gonna take it out. Let's go put it in Rory's bathroom really quickly, and then we'll save some of the rolls for the boys' bathroom too.
Amazing that I'm kissing you. It's not what you expect from someone so perfect. From someone so perfect. Yeah, you're perfect. From the way you laugh to the way.
All right, here is all the decor that I set out for Liam's room. So that same wreath that we put on Rory's door, and then this ribbon for Liam's. All the ribbons, by the way, came from Dollar Tree. And then I have his Halloween blanket and some Halloween pillows for his bed. Our DIY, that same lantern. These I actually usually put in the main part of our home, but I didn't need them this year, and I thought they would be so cute, maybe on top of his bookshelf, or honestly, like even in his windowsill. I think that would be fun. We'll have to see. This is a little spider that Liam made when he was so much younger, and I love him so much. I put him out every year, and I switched the location, and I thought it would be fun to put it in Liam's room this year so he can see it, because this is definitely one of those nostalgic pieces that he looks for every single year, and it just makes me so happy when he finds it because he gets a big smile on his face. I have this sweet little guy to put up. Oh, I have, so from a lot of this stuff came from Dollar Tree. I got a bunch of webs. I might put them across his bed or maybe even across the wall. We'll have to see, but I have a couple of spiders to choose from to put them up. I kind of like this one because it's not spooky at all. I mean, I guess this one really isn't that spooky, but it does have glitter, and you know, once you bring glitter into your home, it never leaves, so that is scary in itself. And then I have this little sign for him. It says, trick or treat, give me something good to eat. Oh, and these are new this year in the Target dollar spot. They are so fun and good. I still have the price tag, so I can tell you guys, $3 each. They light up. There's this one, and this one. And we can always, anything we don't use in Liam's room, we can just carry over into Charlie's room. I have some Omni lights for Liam's room as well. Let me go find them, because now that I know how long they are, I can anticipate. I want to, I think, wrap them all the way around here, go across his bunk, go across there, and go down there. It's ambitious, but I think it's going to look so cool. All right, let me go grab the Omni lights and we'll get started.
I was looking like a fool when I met ya, all covered up in the dirt from my past. So insecure by myself when I met ya. Won't save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby. Fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me. Fool for you. You were making me so sure in a heartbeat. All of my doubts disappearing at last. You made me fall without saying a sentence.
I love how Liam's room turned out. You guys will have to tell me at the end of this video, leave me a comment and let me know which room ended up being your favorite. I feel like I can't answer that because then it just feels like I'm picking between my 3 kids, and I honestly, all 3 of them are my favorite. I thought they all turned out so great. I can't wait for you to see Charlie's, but for right now, we are in the boys' bathroom. I'm doing that quick cleaning, and then I have just a couple of little Halloween touches to add here.
Won't you give me any warning? I've been thinking about you day and night and day and night. To be honest, I just don't know what to do next. 'Cause I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby. Fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me. Fool for you. I know it isn't logical. That's something that you do to me is chemical. I know it isn't logical.
I have a question for all the parents out there or the grandparents out there that have kids that are in fall sports or after school activities or anything that just involves something after school in the evenings. Let me know what you do with dinner. Do you try to squeeze in dinner before you go to the practice or the activity, or do you go the later route and just eat once they get home? I started out the year trying to do it differently than we did last year. Last year, we were the early dinner route, but then I felt like the kids were having a whole nother meal once they got home from practice, and it kind of defeated the purpose. But so I started out doing it where we waited and had dinner, but then they were just like starving by the time they got home, and I felt like it just wasn't good to send them to practice with just a little snack in their stomach. And so I decided to go back to the early route, and honestly, the crockpot meals, that was my inspiration for the crockpot video that I'm doing on Tuesday. Crockpot has been my lifesaver for that. And honestly, just anything that I can pull together in 30 minutes, that might even have to be a second video. Let me know if you would benefit from these quick dinner ideas, because there are definitely there's some creativity that comes with trying to pull together an entire dinner in 30 minutes. I always have just the criteria of wanting some type of a protein, a vegetable, and we usually do some type of a fruit with our dinner. And so it's mixing and matching to make the magic happen. But let me know if you would benefit from a second video like that, just quick 30-minute family dinners. But also, what strategy are you taking if you do have kids in the after-school sports? Are you doing dinner at 4:30 at night like us? Are you waiting to do it at 8? I love just learning from you guys and hearing what's working in your family as well. Okay, as you can see, we are not out of decor yet. I still have quite a bit left for Charlie's room. So here's his wreath that everybody has, and then here is the unique ribbon that I'm going to use on his. This same lantern that all of the kids have. So this, I think, is going to go on the nightstand. And then I had these left over. I didn't use these in Liam's room, so I'm going to add those to Charlie's nightstand. And then his pumpkin. And then this sign, I think I'm going to put on his windowsill, maybe with his Alexa. These lanterns I have from Dollar Tree that I'm going to put somewhere. And then we have all this fun tinsel that I think I'm going to put on his bookshelf with this haunted house that my mom got me. It lights up. It is the coolest thing ever. And then I figured this guy was just too cute to not put somewhere, so I'm going to find a spot for him. And then Charlie's pillows and his Halloween blanket for his bed. All right, let's get started.
I think about all the years I made up, and I think
the kids loved their rooms. And most importantly, they just were super appreciative of it, and it just warms my heart. I love doing this for them, and I have so much fun doing it too. So maybe it's kind of a little bit for me as well. I just remember those core nostalgic memories that I have from my mom decorating all the things for me. So it just makes me so happy to be able to now do that for my own children. All right, last room we have is the playroom. You were with me. We already added some fall to it. So now we're gonna add some Halloween touches to it. I have some fun ideas that I wanna share with you guys. Quick little cleaning session. All I have to do is vacuum and wipe down Rory's play table, and then we'll get to decorating. For anybody new, Annie, our dog, hates the vacuum, but we're all done now. Okay, so just a few little touches in here because we already have so much decor up. I just have some Halloween themed pillows to add to the room. I have these. These were gifted to me years ago from Pottery Barn kids, and they go on the back of Rory's play chairs, and it's so sweet. They can just put like little notes in here. Rory likes to hide little treasures in here so nobody can find them. It's just a fun little thing to put in the playroom. And then I want to show you guys, these are new this year from Target. I believe Walmart also has them. I will link them for you, but these are light ups and they're from Crayola, and so you can recolor on them. So I got the ghost and the pumpkin because I couldn't pick, and they are very affordable, and I'm so excited just to take these out of the box and just lay everything on the table for Rory, and she can discover it when she gets home. I think the boys will actually really enjoy this as well, but this is just a fun activity. We also have a Halloween puzzle that we put out every year, and then this fun little ghost tic-tac-toe board. All right, let's start decorating. Changes colors. I didn't realize that. Glows in 3 colors. It was right on the front of the box. Oh, that's so fun. Amazing. Let's open our ghost now. So cute. You enjoyed this video and it gave you just some fun ideas for your own home, or at least just some cozy Halloween feelings. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys back here on Tuesday for those crockpot dinner ideas. Bye!